Hi! Welcome back to Talk for 10 with me. I'm Nicole. This is the show where I talk for 10 minutes. And then that's it. I hit record, I talk, I stop recording. That's a heron flying by right now. That's crazy. I'm like in the city, so, I'm close to water. Hi. I always think that when I see a heron, it's my grandpa. So I have to say hi to it because, he comes to visit me as a heron. So hi, Grandpa. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is the show where I hit record and I talk for 10 minutes and then I hit stop and then I upload it. There's no cuts, no edits, no filtering, no censoring, no nothing. It's just 10 minutes of me meandering through my thoughts and talking about literally anything. You're probably wondering what that noise is. It's raining, and so I thought I really love the sound of rain on my windshield. Like that. And I don't know, I thought maybe it'd be cool to record in here. We'll see. This could be a terrible idea. Maybe you can't hear me at all, but I like listening to it, so it's kind of nice. So, yeah, welcome to me in my car while it's raining. I'm probably going to record a lot of these in my car because the sound is better here. And I feel like I won't get interrupted for the 10 minutes because I'm sitting in my car. So, yeah, I just thought that'd be cool. Anyway, hi. How are you? Are you good? You're doing all right? Doing just fine? Well, I think that you're doing great. You're doing a great job. Whatever you're doing, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. I know this is a pre-recording, so I can't actually hear what you're saying right now in response. But if you did want to talk to me, there's a couple ways that you can. You can just talk to me out loud in your car or your house or wherever you're listening to this. That's cool. I'm sure that I'll get the vibes at some point. But if you want to actually talk to me, I believe that on Spotify there is a Q&A thing. So it's more like, how'd you think about the episode? You don't actually have to answer it that way if you want. You could just, maybe the secret question is, how are you doing? And then you just use the Q&A to answer that. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. If you just want to say something to me, you can say it in there. If you're watching this on YouTube or listening on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment, because I like talking to people. I like engaging with people. I think people are cool. I love people. Most people. Anyway, something I'm very happy about. Let's see. Let's do a gratitude, shall we? At an old place that I used to work, we used to do a gratitude and a grievance, I think. So something good and something bad, just to be like, this is where I'm at today. Something good today. There's a lilac bush next to my driveway, and it smells so good. I love this time of year because this lilac bush is just, it's wafting. She be wafting all over the place, and it smells delicious. And purple's my favorite color, so I love seeing it. It makes me excited for when all the lavenders bloom because I love lavender. It's gonna be so cool. Springtime is just, it's nice. It's a little bit wet, but the bugs aren't totally out yet. The birds are chirping, the sun's out longer. I like spring. Spring is cool for me. Now, I have been trying to mow my lawn for like 2 weeks because it's grown so much. And I mowed half of it, and then the batteries on my lawnmower died. And then so my lawn has a weird haircut, and it's been kind of raining every other time. So it's, you know what? It's just going to have a funky, it's not a fade. This lawn does not have a fade. It's got a clear cut. There's a place where I stopped. So I am grateful for spring. I'm grateful for the rain. I'm grateful for birds chirping, grateful for the heron flying by. And I'm grateful for people in my life. I love people. A grievance? I don't know that I really have one today at this moment. I'm sure I could find one. I could dig for one, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to dig for a grievance today. I guess my only grievance is that I have a lot of things to do today and I don't really want to do them. But I will try to get them done. So that is a thing. That's my grievance, my gratitude. And I was going to give an update because it's a book update. I have been reading ACOTAR, or A Court of Thorns and Roses, that whole series. I started reading it, so let's do a little rant. If you haven't read the series and you don't want spoilers, maybe skip the last 5 minutes of this, because I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant. If you have read it, great, listen. If you don't care about spoilers, keep listening, then great. I did start trying to read A Court of Thorns and Roses a while ago. I personally love fantasy. I love books. I love romance. I love cheesy, fantasy, spicy, fairy crap. You know, I love all that stuff. When I was a kid, I loved Harry Potter. My favorite book series is The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, even though I would like to fist fight him for the ending, but I just pretend the ending didn't happen. I could rant about that entirely. I won't. I want to reread the series as an adult before I go full send on this man for ruining the ending. It's fine. I love it though. Anything with dragons, anything with fantasy, anything like that. I love it. So I did try to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I just couldn't quite get into the beginning of it, but my friend has been listening to the audiobooks and says they get better, like I'll be obsessed. So I gave the audiobook a shot, and she was right. I do like it. I'm invested. I want to know what's going on. Is it the most amazing thing I've ever read in my whole life? No, but that's okay. For me to enjoy something, it doesn't really take a lot, and I can accept that maybe it's not the most articulate, amazing thing that's ever been written, but I can still love it. For example, I love Twilight, okay? I don't care what you got to say about it. Is it silly? Absolutely. Does it have problems? Absolutely. Do I care? No. I'm going to keep rewatching the 4 movies all the time. I'm going to reread. No, I haven't reread the books. But those 4 movies are comfort movies. I usually watch them when I'm crafting because it's like, I'm just going to put Twilight on. Same with Hunger Games. I rewatch it all the time. Anyways, I have finished the 2nd book of the series. So I've read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I've read A Court of Mist and Fury, and now I'm reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, I think, which is number 3. Let's see, my quick review of the first one. It's fine. I will say that it's a little bit of a trudge to get through it, and then the last 100 pages or so it picks up and then stuff happens. I got through it, and I think there's something with fairy fantasy or even vampire fantasy that's always the, hey, here's a 500,000-year-old person falling in love with a 19-year-old girl. And I get it. I get it. I totally understand wanting to be oh, little old me, I'm just a naive lady. I got problems and baggage and insecurity issues. And this 50,000-year-old, beautifulest man I've ever seen in my whole life loves me. Of all the 50,000 years people, loves me the most. I totally get it. I understand. I want to be wanted like that too. Everybody does. But when I read things like that, I do just have to break my own reality a little bit and just pretend that I don't realize how kind of crazy it is. So if I just pretend that's not happening, it's fine. So I liked the books. Tamlin's a piece of shit. Fuck him. Rhysand, love Rhysand. I always knew I would love Rhysand. I saw that coming from a mile away because the beautiful, dark, night, cruel prince man, of course he's actually a good guy, because why wouldn't he be a good guy? So I love him. I am glad that in the 2nd book, they didn't try to throw in more romances for Feyre, because it's nice to actually just have something a little bit consistent. Often, in Twilight, they're oh, just kidding, you love this person. Just kidding, you love this person. Oh, just kidding. I'm glad they kind of did one swing, and now we're on Rhysand still. There's 4 more books, so I'm sure they're going to change that. But, oh no, I have 15 seconds. I guess I'll give you a better update next time. 10 minutes is not long enough. But no, it's fine. I like them so far. I'll give you a better update next time when I'm more into War and Ruin. So, Thanks for listening to me rant. Love you. Bye.